Hey everyone, and welcome to this new episode of the podcast. Um, Today's theme is, can you include family in an elopement? And the answer is absolutely yes. Eloping doesn't mean that you have to exclude, oh my goodness, exclude your loved ones. It just means that you put your intention first. So in this episode, I'm going to be sharing creative, meaningful, and non-overwhelming ways to include family in your elopement without sacrificing the intimacy piece and magic you're craving. So the first kind of idea that I have to include your family with you is obviously to invite a tiny circle to the ceremony. But to do that, you do have to set boundaries because, first of all, when you start to kind of invite family members and friends, if they talk widely about the fact that they are invited to your allotment, some people might want to invite themselves to your allotment as well. So you have to tell them that it's like intentionally a very small ceremony and that they are invited but nobody else is. So this is going to be like a hard boundary to kind of maintain, but you're capable and you can do it. The second thing about inviting a small circle of family members and friends is that they might want to have something to say about your ceremony and what you plan on doing for your elopement. And that takes like everything from the whole point of eloping, which is doing what you want. So you have to be crystal clear with those people about what you want to do and why you do it. And this has to be very specific. Like you say, we want to do that because it's important for us, and that's our vision, and that's what we're going to do. And if you don't want us to do that, you're free to not come. And still, going to be pretty harsh to say. Some family members and friends are absolutely fine with it, and some others will absolutely want to butt into your allotment. And you have to be firm with your boundaries. You're the only one who knows your family and friends and how they're going to react and what they are capable of doing. Some family members are a bit more toxic than others, so it might be a bit harder to invite them and be absolutely sure that you're going to be in peace with that. So yeah, just make sure that when you make that decision, that it's not actually going to backfire. Um, from afar, if you don't want to invite anybody to your ceremony and be the two of you because it's your day and you do whatever you want, you can also include letters, video calls, blessings, stuff that people can send to your home or send to your phone and that you can watch or read together on your open day. I've had couples do that during like a picnic that we did by a lake. It was so peaceful and it was such a very intimate and filled with like emotional moment for them. So they had all those letters and they opened them the day of their elopement, reading all the beautiful words that their friends and families had to tell them, and it was beautiful. And you can also do that with like a recording on your phone, or you can also call like your mom or your dad or whoever you want on your open day, and they can tell you whatever they want for like their blessing for your day. Also, a very famous kind of option is hosting a post-elopement celebration months later. Please do it months later. Do not do it right after your elopement because you're going to be stressed out of your mind on your elopement day, and that's not what you want. So hosting a post-elopement celebration is kind of throwing a big party to celebrate with your friends and family the fact that you just got married. So it's pretty much like a wedding without the emotional part of the ceremony. So you can do whatever you want during that day as well. I've had couples do like a huge picnic or like a big barbecue in the backyard or like in a park somewhere, and they invited all their loved ones to really celebrate. They had like a book with photos of their elopements to really show. They also had like a slideshow of their elopement photos with music, so they could show people what it looked like for them to get married and kind of celebrate with them. It was that's also a very intimate and very special way to celebrate with your loved ones. And if you don't want to have them during your elopement, it's the best option. Also, you can do whatever you want for that party because it's not going to be like an actual wedding. The stress is not as high as when it's an actual wedding. So you don't have to have like a caterer, or you can have a caterer if you want, but you can do really whatever you want. You don't even have to hire a venue if you don't want to. So obviously, you can create as well emotional keepsakes like voice messages, gifts. I already mentioned the letters, but like some other options are like actual physical things that family members and friends can give you or send to me or your photographer to like open on your elopement day as well. So it doesn't have to be a letter. It can be like some jewelry if you want to. It can be something to put on your bouquet. Anything works. And also it can be a video call or voice message. A voice message also works. So that's kind of all the ideas that I have to include your loved ones. If you're kind of struggling with the idea of not inviting a lot of people to your ceremony, because, you know, society puts a lot of pressure on couples to have like a big celebration that costs like $100,000, and that is very, very, very stressful. You can use techniques like obviously meditation to help you stay grounded if you're facing guilt or pressure from your loved ones. You can use mantras to kind of stay grounded as well, especially if you're guilty of not inviting people, because, you know, some family members can say to you, well, that's too bad. I was really looking forward to it, and I was very excited. And how come you don't invite us? Or how come you don't do like a big wedding ceremony? Blah, blah, blah. Use mantras to remember you are like you are strong and you can do it. And you are actually giving yourself a gift when you elope, if that's what you want. Obviously, if you're on a big wedding, that's absolutely fine as well, and then no guilt at all. But if you really inside of you think that it's the right way to get married to your loved one, just remind you that you're actually honoring yourself when you do that. So create some mantras that work for you, and yeah, just stay grounded and stay in your idea, because it's gonna feel absolutely fine on your open day. All right, so that's pretty much it for today. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at hi@thefriendluna.com. You can also visit my website, where I have tons of other articles about and tips about eloping, and destination guides for different destinations around the world. So you can look exactly how you want, and I'll share some new podcast episodes as well a little bit later. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Have a magical day.